Hey guys, Monday I released a strength video and I don't want you guys to quit. I want you guys to keep working out. So add this workout to your schedule at your own risk. Basically, if you're going to add this to your workout straight away and start doing strength and flexibility and lower body strength and mobility, you're most likely going to quit everything in a whole. So take things slow and add each workout that I'll be uploading every 3 days very slowly over months into your schedule. It's hard to find time for all it all. It's hard to find time for it all. You're probably going to feel swamped, sore, tired, achy, and overall you're probably not going to enjoy it if you just jump right into all of it. With that being said, let's get into this workout for those of you who are ready to add more to your schedule and more to your climbing program. Today we're going to be talking about leg mobility, leg strength, and leg flexibility. So let's head on over to Ethan's house because the gym is closed. So this workout takes about 1 hour and it's going to be a lot lighter than the other workouts. The reason being is we're doing it nearly daily. We're doing it 3 to 5 times per week. I recommend 4 right in the middle. So we're going to start with a soft leg workout just to increase blood flow and get that synovial fluid moving. The very first exercise is going to be a Bulgarian Split Squat. So I would like to mention, since we don't have any restrictions as weight or something like that, it's very, very important to squeeze the muscle we're trying to work out. If you've ever done a core workout before, or like a plank for example, you know most people can hit a minute no problem. But if they were to squeeze their core the entire time as hard as they can, good luck hitting a minute. That on its own is a feat of strength. So same thing goes when we work out our legs. So for this Bulgarian Split Squat, we're going to want to squeeze our glute at the very bottom of the squat. And as we stand up, slowly transfer that weight onto our quad and squeeze the quad at the top. We're going to do this for 12 reps on each leg, and then we'll move over to calf raises. The same technique can be done for the calf raises, however there's way easier ways to add restriction to calf raises. For example, you can go into a doorway and put your hands on the door frame and do what I'm basically doing now with the squat rack, pushing up on it to add a load of restriction to your calves. So same magic number, we're going to do 12 reps, try to hold at the top and really squeeze, and then we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do dorsiflexion. So this right now is plantar flexion, a calf raise. Next will be dorsiflexion, where we pull our toes up facing the sky. So I'm doing my dorsiflexion in the exact same spot. Basically keep your legs straight here and squeeze your quads at the top. You're going to feel a burn with all these exercises if you're doing them properly. If they're a bit too easy or you can't feel the burn no matter how hard you're squeezing, that might just be because these exercises are pretty new for you and that mind-body awareness isn't really there yet. The more times you squeeze a muscle, the stronger the link gets from muscle to brain. So keep on trying and eventually it's going to be very easy to activate the muscles you want and get a killer burn. Now we're on to a pretty challenging exercise actually, the Nordic hamstring curls. I learned these as the prison hamstring curls, but most people don't know that name at all. So yeah, Nordic hamstring curls. You can do this with either a bar to stick your heels on instead of having someone hold down your heels, or when I do it in my house, in my room, underneath the bed. Just don't pick up your bed that much, and if you are, you're gonna have to do more of an assisted where you actually jump more with your arms. As you can see what I'm doing, like an explosive push-up, and just contract your muscle and squeeze them as tight as you can throughout the entire motion without actually picking up the bed. Sounds weird, you practice it, you'll actually get it down and start to understand it. We're gonna do 12 reps of this as well, and this one is quite challenging actually. Now we're on to bridges. In gymnastics, they're known as tables, as Ethan informed me. Basically, we lie on our back and we're going to squeeze our glutes as hard as we can while raising our body into sort of a parallel from knee to shoulder. You don't need to go any higher than that, otherwise you're totally overdoing it. Just focus on squeezing. Once you've done 12 reps, we're going to go on into one-legged ones, where basically we're going to focus on one cheek, and again, just squeeze it as hard as you can. This is a super easy exercise, but if you squeeze really hard, you can tell from my face already, it hurts. It's actually like a real challenge. When I first started these though, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't really feel it in my glute at all. My hamstring was firing and not my glute. So make sure you're really focusing on that glute and you just keep practicing, because now this is by far my favorite workout, and it's true, when I do these bridges and stuff, it's actually a challenge for my glute. How many times am I gonna say glute in one sentence? You get the gist. Now moving on to something a little bit different. Everything before this was 12 reps. Now we're on to just 6 reps. So what we're going to be doing is activation, pulls, and pushes. So basically we're going to be doing abduction, adduction of our legs. And we're going to be using the ground as friction to prevent our legs from actually moving. So from a standstill, it looks like I'm not doing anything. But what I'm actually doing is I'm actually trying to separate my legs, like kind of like a jumping jack, but friction with the ground and pressure, I'm not actually moving them. So we'll do that for 6 seconds on, 6 seconds off for 6 reps, and then we'll be doing the opposite where we're trying to put our legs together, but again, ground's in the way, friction, my legs aren't moving, I'm just squeezing and activating those muscles that correspond or that are in charge of doing that motion. So abduction, adduction, 6 seconds on, 6 seconds off, 6 reps of each one, totaling 12 reps of activation in general. Then from that, we're going to move on to what I think is called the side lunge. I actually don't remember what the name of this is. I'm sorry that I can't demonstrate this exercise too well because of my hips. I really have to lean forward. You kind of want to stay in a neutral spine or an upright position, but there's just no way I can do that. But basically we just squat side to side and our heel will come up, our toe will face the sky, but our foot that we're squatting on, that one has to stay flat on the ground. You're going to feel a bit of a stretch, and the goal is, well, just to get your butt to the ground. You're going to do 12 reps of this total, or 6 on each side. And then we're going to actually start stretching. So I'm currently editing this video, doing all the voiceovers, and I've been talking now for 6 minutes. By the way, this is Cedric just cutting into his own video to talk even more if he hasn't enough already. I basically just want to say that I think for these stretching portions, I'm just going to give you the names of them, and I'm not going to say anything, just put some music on, because again, I've been talking for 6 minutes straight, and I'd rather if you guys just had a question or a complaint, just to comment it, and I could just reply like that, or everyone who's doing this workout actually just has my Instagram. So Aaron, if you have a question, just let me know, send me a text message. Oh, actually, there's one more thing I'd like to say. Just put the camera on the ground. Let me know what you prefer. If you guys prefer, ooh, I'm too bright. Let me know what you guys prefer. If you prefer me talking, or if you prefer just music and then the exercises like that. Because I'm trying to still figure out my editing style, and I don't know if I like what I'm currently working with. So help me guys out. Let me know which one you guys prefer. Me explaining things, me being quiet. I think me being quiet might be nicer. Alright, thank you. So that's one complete cycle. You're gonna wanna do 3 cycles minimum for a workout. You can go all the way up to 5 if you want. I've actually never gone past 3 myself because, well, I'm a tight dude and this is hurting. What you should do though in between each cycle is take 2 to 5 minutes to cool down. Good luck, guys, and then in 3 days I'll be posting the Hangboard workout. So I'll see you guys in 3 days time with Hangboard. Look how far you naturally come back. Good shit, bro.
Oh, yeah. Got you. Thank you. Oh, sweet. It felt so good.
You actually probably